there in writing, we are going to begin creating our own realistic fiction story. And today you're going to start by creating your main character. This is the sheet that you have, and I wanted to show you what I want you doing when you're filling this out. It's really more important that you're thinking compared to filling out the answers, because some of these answers aren't as important, but I really want you thinking. So let me show you what I mean, and I'm going to kind of think aloud while I fill it out. So you start just by writing your name, Mr. K. What is your character's name? I'm just going to use my name. You can always change this later, so it doesn't matter that much, your character's name. I am a boy. You can choose to create a main character that is either a boy or girl. It doesn't matter if you are a boy or girl. Remember, this is fiction, so if you are a boy and you want to do a story about a girl, that's fine too. Or vice versa. If you're a girl and you want to make a story about a boy, you can do that. So this side is more of the physical character traits. What does your character look like? All right, his eye color. These answers do not matter as much. These can change. I'm going to say he has blue eyes and brown hair. How old is your character? This is a little bit more important. I'm going to say my character is 8 years old. That means he's in second grade or third grade. And a lot of my story will probably revolve around school. So I'm thinking that I'm going to create a story where my character is at school. That's why I'm making him 8 years old. What are your character's favorite clothes to wear? He just likes normal clothes. Maybe this will be more important to you. Maybe your character loves wearing the bunny ears or something like that, and that will be a big part of your story. I was not thinking like that, so I don't really care about the clothes my character likes to wear. It's not important to me in what I'm thinking I might do for my story. Maybe it is for you. And then you can just draw your character there. Now, the physical character traits are not as important. Those can always change. But let's take a look at the other side. So you write your name here again. What does your character like to do? So I don't want you to just rush and fill this out and say your favorite game or your favorite book. I want you to think about what types of adventures your character might go on and what types of problems your character might face. So first off, I was thinking maybe my character's favorite game is chess. And maybe I'll create a story where my character challenges the teacher in chess and I can have a story there. My character's favorite book is going to be Charlie. I'll just put Charlie. And I'm going to choose a book that I am familiar with, that I know a lot about. So don't choose a book that you haven't read. Make sure you know a lot about the book. Maybe my character will have a story where he does something with Charlie and the Chocolate Factory because that's his favorite book. Make sure you know the book that you put down. My character's favorite color, I'm going to put purple. I love purple myself. And maybe my story could be something about a boy who really loves the color purple. Maybe that will be part of my problem where other classmates are going to tease him because he loves the color purple. Maybe I would go back and change normal clothes. Maybe he likes wearing purple shirts. And maybe that could be part of my story. I don't know yet. We are just brainstorming our main character, and all of this can change. But notice how I'm thinking about the story I'm going to write. I'm not just filling these out and answering them. I'm really thinking. And the thinking is the most important part of this worksheet. It's not your answers. It's what you're thinking about doing with your character. So my character's favorite color is purple. Okay. My character's favorite sport. You know what? I'm going to say my character doesn't like sports. Maybe that could be part of my story. Maybe my character is really bad at sports, and then that becomes one of his problems at recess when they ask him to play and he's not very good. See how I'm thinking about what I'm going to do with my story? And again, all of these can change as you go along, but I just want you thinking about your story. That's the most important part of this worksheet. My character's favorite food. Maybe he likes something really strange, or maybe he just likes a food that everyone likes. I'm going to say my character likes mac and cheese. I could do a story about the lunchroom and how he was looking forward to macaroni and cheese day, and maybe something happened there, and that could be part of my character's adventure or problem. These are all possible stories. I'm not sure which one yet, but that's why we do this brainstorming, and that's part of the writing process. My character's favorite toy. Oh, I know. Maybe my character loves Legos, and that could be another part of my story. If I want my character to be really good at Legos and do something with that. You can do whatever answers you want, but I want you thinking about what story you are going to write. So on this blank line, you can write anything else that might be important. So what I'm going to write is maybe my character has a best friend named, and the names don't matter as much because you can always change them. A best friend named Chris. And I chose that name because when I was in elementary school and 8 years old, my best friend's name was Chris. And maybe he has a cat. Because maybe that will be named Kirby, because that's my cat's name. Maybe the cat or the best friend could be part of my story. So right now, I'm not exactly sure what I want to write about, but I have some ideas. He loves Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. He loves chess. And I was thinking about a story where chess could be a part of it, where he plays chess against someone and loses or wins. Or he loves purple and wearing purple clothes, and maybe he gets teased, and that's part of my story where people make fun of him, and that's part of my problem. He loves macaroni and cheese. He doesn't like sports. And again, I thought of another possible story. So when you're filling out this sheet, I really want you thinking. The thinking is the most important part because you're going to be creating your own realistic fiction story. The first step is we create the main character, and then you can draw your character doing something in this box. I look forward to seeing your responses, and we will continue to build upon this and create a realistic fiction story.